Man, we got our finalist, our winner here, the winner of the DD Crow tournament, who chose the $50 and the 2 ultimate rare DD Crows. So we're gonna see his deck right now. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, sir. My name's Dib. If you're from around the Philly area, you probably recognize me. I played Vayu Turbo today. Not so much a stock list, but like relatively close. Vayu Turbo plays kind of like the same 30 cards, but there are few deviations. I'll talk about it really quickly as I get to them, but yeah, we'll get to the list. Triple Ryko, Hamster. This is pretty standard. A lot of people go 2 in a charge or this in a charge. I just don't like opening it. Like any deck that plays Hamster, or not, sorry, I only want to open it. So any deck that plays Hamster, I tend not to go to past this ratio. I like triple or 2 in like Lightsworn, but this is fine in Vayu. Just being able to tutor this out, and you'll see another reason why this is good later in the deck list, but this is relatively standard. Triple Vayu, we don't have to explain that. That is pretty standard fare. I hope I don't get roasted for this. Only 2 Sirocco. I was trying to make the deck to where I had a very different variations of hands to actually do stuff, and I found that when you have Sirocco and Vayu, drawing them together and not having the Greffer to unlock that hand is terrible. So the one that I didn't want to draw, I figured would be this one, or draw less, because I can always set this or do something actually play it without much of a condition behind it. So I only wanted to play 2 and stay on 3, and it made a lot of my hands just very variable and playable throughout the day. There are situations where having these, especially 2 of them, can kind of clonk, and you need exactly Dark Greffer to unlock that hand. And I was just trying to fit other cards and also lessen the bricks, so there was only 2, and it was fine all day. I beat Blackwing in the final, and also played the same guy in Swiss and beat him. And yeah, you wish you had this in that matchup, there was 3, but you can play without it, so it was perfectly fine. Made my hands brickless. Got to play the tech cards I wanted. It was really good. Nice. It was fine. So this is the little bit more of the deviation too that I don't see a lot of us playing. We're playing 3 Kai's here. I don't understand why people don't think this is a 3 Kai's deck. It's enabled so hard. Even it doesn't feel great, you think, having to use your Vayu effect to summon a Kai's, but in a situation where it's would you rather have a 2300 vanilla or resolve a Kai's? Well, you can enable your Kai's by the 2300 vanilla play, so I don't get the fact, the idea of why people don't play 3. This is a 3 Kai's deck. You guys should start doing it. It's a crazy card. It's the best card in Edison for sure. Best monster. One of them. 2 Armageddon Knight, 2 Greffer. I was going back and forth on 1 copy of this for other stuff, but I landed on 2. Just kind of, again, smooths out the hands. If you mill 1 piece, Armageddon Knight hits the other, stuff like that. I played a Flame Veil deck in top 4. And I was man, I'm going to draw both of these, and I did, so that was cool. But yeah, overall, this is pretty standard too. I just like being able to fix find the missing piece for the play with this. Sending Plague Spreader is also really good because Bryonic unlocks a lot of your hands in this deck too. So being able to just send Plague, make Bryonic, and then pitch all of your stuff that's just sitting in your hand is insane. And then Greffer is, yeah, I mean, I don't think you have to play 3. I think this ratio is fine, but this is you want to see this card all the time, obviously. Then we get a little bit spicy here. This is pretty standard. The Dark Arm, the Plague, the Gale, the Trooper, all pretty standard one-ofs. This is the fastest mill card, because you don't have any prior setup required. You don't have to set a monster. It can help you push for game. 1900 is very relevant. Does a lot of damage. Yeah, fast milling, and then these are pretty self-explanatory. Little different one-ofs. I guess Garden is pretty standard now, so we'll just get that out of the way. Gores. People are back and forth on playing this or not. I particularly do like it. My logic behind this is for the trap decks, a lot of people just don't think Gores is in here. My buddy wants to play it in GB. Oh, he's actually right there. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So I like playing it in the trap decks. People don't expect it. It swings games. It pushes OTKs for you. It's still really. I think it's good in decks that have 8 to 10 traps. It's a viable option. I wouldn't say it's completely useless or you wouldn't consider it. Then I have Sorcerer back in. I feel like this is getting pretty standard again too. And then the one Cyber Dragon. Again, it varies the hands, the tech cards I wanted to play. Going second, it's really good. This deck likes to be able to, like, you know, against other Raikou decks, summon the Cyber Dragon, clear the Raikou, set your Raikou. I'm playing 3 Kaias, so it enables the 3 Kaias even more. It's fantastic. I sided the second one a lot. In some matchups, I would keep the one in going first game 3 because it enables Kaias so much. And Plague Spreader, Black Rose stuff, you know, OTK them after. It was good. I liked it. One was very good all day. Staple spells, Brain, MST, Heavy, Charge, Rhoda, Allure, Burial. Those 7 cards are pretty much the 7 spell cards every Vayu deck plays. Not much to say there. 2 Bottomless, also very standard. 2 Prison, very standard. Mirror, Torrential. Dust Shoot, Oppression. The J, also very standard. I was very close to playing 2 of this. I wouldn't be opposed to it in the future. I think it's very good. Like, this card is just cheating. If they activate Miracle Fusion, like, they're excited because they think they're gonna summon Ab-Zero, not have to think, and then you have this, and it's sick. And then Return. This card is crazy. I wasn't playing this in my Vayu Turbo list testing, like, at all. And then I was playing the Welladad deck, and this card is crazy in Welladad and crazy in Diva Hero, and I was like, I could do something like that. Like, you don't get, like, the most value out of it unless you have, like, a Plague removed. But you could just, like, flip it and, like, put, like, a bunch of Arnlings or a Caius into play and, like, just OTK them. It's another... It raises the ceiling of the deck a lot. It just gives you another win condition. I won, like, 3 games with it. Game 1s. And it was just nuts. It was very good. I would say it even overperformed, actually. And, like, that game against Gabe, game 1 in the finals, like, with the Dark Arm, I had the set too. So, yeah, he was getting OTK for sure. We'll do extra real quick, because that's fast. Chimera Tech, 2 Armed Wing, 2 Armor Master, Silverwind, Thought Ruler. Are these all coming in to view good?
Yeah, everything's perfect. You're doing great.
Armory Arm, Black Rose, Stardust Goyo, Brio, Cataster, Dark End, Colossal. There is really no deviation with this 15. This is what most people play. You can do the Armory Arm Colossal OTK in this deck. It's possible. It doesn't happen like ever, but you can do it, so it's in here. And then Chimera Tech for the Cyber Dragons. And then we'll get into the side. 3 Pulling the Rug. 0 Frog Monarchs today, or Frog Hero, or Diva Hero. Or Diva Hero Beat, because the hero player that I played in round 4 was playing Hero Stun, so no Divas in his deck. So I didn't side this in all day, but, like, I would obviously side it again. Deck Devi, I sided this against the Fairy player, Zach. I didn't see it. Would side it again, though. Fossil Dyna, I didn't side this in all day. Again, another card for Frogs and the Mirror Match. It's very good to swing the board. You, like, have this, have your big 2300 vanilla, you attack, you stick the damage, they can't special summon to respond. It's very good in those matchups, but I didn't play any of those matchups today, but I would still side it again. Double DD Crow, the other Cyber Dragon. I don't enjoy this card right now, but, you know, I might be convinced to keep trying it out. We'll see. But I side it in every so often against various matchups, like one copy. It's just like an extra, like, utility defensive card. I'm not very high on the card, like I just mentioned, but, like, it's not bad. There's probably just other things. My buddy mentioned Thunder King. I think that's a pretty good option for Vayu Turbo right now. Maybe, like, overviews. We'll see. The other Cyber. Oops, sorry. The second Oppression, Mind Crush, Double Dust Tornado, and a Lightning Vortex. This is, like, for the Mirror. I side this in a lot of, like, aggro decks that I make for Edison, like Vayu Turbo and Dragons and stuff. I didn't play any Dragon, didn't play the Mirror, so, like, this didn't really get sided in too often. I sided in against Gabe going second in the finals, but I didn't see it, so, like, I might increase the number or just take it out, but I'm sure. And yeah, that's everything. Shout out to Xanadu Games, very well run event, very awesome, was very fun. Shout out to Keegan, keeping the Edison community going. Gotta respect him, he just put Edison on the map online, very cool. Shout out to everyone that showed up. Definitely will be back if you guys do another event.
Oh, we're doing another event really soon.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, man. See you later. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yep.